Hey guys!
Hi!
Welcome! This is our friend Thomas, who's flown all the way from Finland. Just to be here with you from Remedy Entertainment.
Yes, I'm barely got here in time.
He literally landed and then flew. He flew. No, I don't know what I'm saying.
He was here for E3.
He was here for E3, guys, and Control is their newest game. This is a pre-release stream. Thank you to Remedy. Thank you to Thomas.
Of course.
Of course. You can hit Control into the stream chat if you want to follow them on Twitter and Instagram. This is a pre-release stream. The game is coming out on August 27th, and we're getting to check it out before anybody in the universe. Even Thomas hasn't seen it.
No, I haven't seen any of it.
This will be his first time.
Not nervous at all.
Not nervous at all. So we're going to get to play a little bit. Thomas is going to play through a little bit for us. We're going to be showing about an hour or so of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long, it's a pretty long mission. I mean, we could spend like a couple of hours in it, or I can try to run through it. So let's see how I feel. I haven't played it, as you said.
Right. Well, we'll see how it goes. We're going to be streaming until about 2 o'clock today. We also have a couple other quick announcements before we jump into the gameplay. We will do a Q&A at the end of the stream. So if you have any questions about what you see today, or about Remedy, or about their past games, Amelia worked with them on Quantum Break.
Yes. Time Warp.
Yes.
Yes, that's indeed. We got Gwen Poole. Thank you for the gift sub group hug.
Thank you, Gwen.
Igby is in position, and we will be doing Igby Cam, just not over the gameplay. But here comes Igby Cam. We're going to try our best.
The true star.
The true star of the show.
Moment. Yes.
So demanding.
There it is. Thank you, Gwen, for the gift sub group hug. We appreciate you. And Patage36 at Connor Army Love. Thank you also. We are going to rotate that, flip it vertically. There we go. Iggs, you look really good today.
Really good.
Igby is also in control of the space-time continuum and is grateful for your treats. Thank you, Kefka, for the donation. I want to read some real quick thank yous. Thank you, first of all, to our moderators and to our lieutenants for helping moderate the stream today. They're going to use !control to get you in touch on Instagram and Twitter with Remedy. You can also use !merch and !discount. Today we have a very, very special sponsored stream. Guys, we're on the front page of Twitch right now. Hey everybody on Twitch. Thank you so much to Twitch and to Teespring, who has been unleashing their new extension. There's an extension below the panel where you can now get our Dechart Games merch without even leaving Twitch. You can watch Control exclusively for the first time in the universe and get yourself some merch. At the same time, discount will tell you that the discount code is Control. You probably could have guessed that one. And today, a special thing from Teespring that 10 people who buy merch during the stream will get an email from Teespring after the stream is over. You have won anything for free.
I feel like ordering immediately.
You should order immediately. You can give one to a friend, or you can, buy yourself a postcard and maybe you'll win a hoodie, or not a postcard, a sticker or a poster. But anyway, thank you to Teespring for helping us get on the front page of Twitch. Thank you to Thomas and all of Remedy for debuting this awesome game here with us.
Don't thank us yet.
Oh no, we thank you. I thank you for this shirt.
Yeah, look how cool this shirt is.
This is my Control shirt.
Yes.
Can anybody get these yet, or do they got to wait until the game comes out?
So we haven't. We've been giving away some shirts. So I want to do merch at some point. We just want to get the game out there first, and we'll. Once the game becomes really big and popular, then we'll do some merch.
Well, this is my Control shirt, and you can't have it. I love it very much, and I treasure it.
You even sleep in it.
I've worn it since E3. Which is why he's sitting over there, and only Amelia and I can be.
So I want to do one of my favorite things about our stream. Where is everybody tuning in from?
Yes, where are you streaming in from? I am here in Los Angeles with these guys, and all the way from Helsinki. You guys, whoa!
All right, we have Canada, Italy, Ontario, Dubai, Germany, Thailand, Singapore. A lot of England, Hong Kong, Germany, Finland!
Hey.
What's up, Lena Crimson?
And Hungary too.
And Hungary too. I see more Finland. I see Henley is in Hen is in Finland as well. We've got Oregon, Scotland, Austria. Someone's on the moon.
Poland, Vietnam.
The moon.
We don't know.
Nice.
A big
Yeah.
video
Seems
game
legit.
music nerd. It seems legit. We like it.
Argentina, Ukraine, Slovenia, Estonia, Colorado, Czech Republic.
Maryland. We've got Puppet Kerr as one of our moderators who's streaming in from Finland right now representing.
Switzerland.
Hyvää huomenta ja hyvää iltaa Suomeen. Joo reggelt, joo ästeet, magyar Sagma. I speak Hungarian.
Wow.
Whoa!
He just said, Brian and Amelia are absolute fools. I don't trust them. Help me, I'm trapped. Is that what you said?
Hát nem, sokkal jobb dolgokat mondtam, úgyhogy majd kiderül, mit mondtam később.
I don't know, but I like
Only
it.
good things.
Only good things.
I know a little bit of Finnish. I could say kiitos,
There you go.
Kiitos.
Ole hyvä.
which means thank you.
Yes.
Nice. And I see Mukava Tavata. Is that?
Mukava tavata. Joo, samoin hyvää iltaa. Mukava tavata means it's nice to know you. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh, wow. It sounds so much better when you say it.
I know.
We don't have a lot of like, we often talk about this, how there's, small talk is a very kind of American thing, and we don't have a lot of that in Finland. Like, we don't have those kind of, though even words for it really. It's interesting.
Wow, you guys just cut to the chase. You get
Pretty
to
much.
work, make the best
Pretty
video
much.
games, and do what you can do.
Pretty much, it's like you get into an elevator here, somebody says, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hi, well, my back hurts a little bit, and today is not because I'm like, oh, you didn't mean it in a literal way. Like, it's just
Right.
that sort of thing.
Well, how are you actually doing?
Really nervous, as you can see from this. No, I'm good. I actually thought that we are going to do this on Wednesday, except it was on Tuesday, so when you emailed me in the morning, I was like, oh, I guess I get into the Uber and hurry up.
Yeah, but then you bent the space-time continuum. You threw a bunch of cars out of your way.
Exactly. I use my superpowers and abilities, so all good. No, I'm really good. Trying to relax a bit from the madness that is E3, and I'm
yes.
super glad to be able to do this with you guys.
So this was a demo that you guys were doing behind closed doors with press only. Is that
Correct.
who's seen this?
Yeah, correct.
But no one's been able to stream it until just now.
No, there's some some videos out of it, but yeah, no
Cool.
streaming, and we're actually streaming off the PS4
Nice.
the test version, so I'm kind of sweating, and I know the people back in the studio are like, why is he doing this? Like, it's unfinished, there's gonna be bugs in it.
Oh no, it's amazing. We'll give you guys the full disclaimer. This is the game is still being built. This is a test on that we're playing on a PS4 Pro. The game comes out August 27th,
Yes.
so we're still going to be working out little bugs, and you guys are a test audience. So if you notice anything unusual, let Remedy know so that they can make it perfect for release on the 27th.
That's what we're trying to do. It's like when you make games, like it's this last stretch where, like, I think almost like, I don't know, like there's a saying like 90% of the quality happens at the last 10% because all the content is there, and you can actually start to like polish it and like really tweak it and all that. So that's what we're doing.
Well, it looks beautiful from everything I've seen, and Igby likes it because he's being fed. Thank you, Schroner, for the gift sub group hug. We got to read a couple real quick thank yous, and then we'll jump into the game. So Amelia and I will alternate. Here we go.
All right.
The Small Aquarist has resubscribed. Welcome back.
Flip Boy Joey.
Welcome. And Captain on the Bridge back for 8 months.
Halele95, thanks for cheering. And Kit Kat 3582.
Back for 8 months. And Heathen Guts for 13. Thank you guys for being here and resubscribing. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to Twitch by clicking the little blue crown that's floating somewhere here on the video, or the Twitch panel, the Prime panel below the video. Respect, welcome back for 11 months. And Dominica for 8. We got
Angel SRM back for 11 months.
Thank you for being here. And Lena Crimson, thank you for the big donation. They are so hyped about this game, and you hope you have an awesome experience playing it. Love to you and the Connor Army. Love back to you guys. Melinger XD, 10 months hype. Test subject, thanks for the bits. And Gwenpool for the gift sub group hug.
Connor is Deviant back for 5 months. Thanks for using your Prime.
We got Zenyoto with the cheers and Kefka with the donation. Guess who's coming to Manchester? You're going to be in Manchester. We're going to MCM Comic-Con in Manchester, England.
Nice.
England.
I've been there once a long time ago to watch some football. Sorry,
Some
soccer.
football.
Yeah.
Oh, some soccer football.
Yes.
Well, I don't know anything about any sports, but I like video games, and
It's the best sport.
it's the best sport. That's the FIFA one.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, FIFA.
There's a video game about that game.
Aurora 24, welcome back for 5 months.
And Chibi Fishy, thank you for cheering with Zenyoto again. We got Coco Batman back for 11 months. Greetings from Germany. Hello to you in Germany. Also, Zenyoto again with the big cheers. Thank you guys. We are raising money this month for Pride Month. You can exclamation point Pride. We'll tell you about cheering with Pride. Any cheers over 200 bits are pooled together to go towards the Trevor Project, which is an awesome helpline and support mechanism. If you want to check it out as a resource, we definitely recommend it. We also have some resources up on our Discord you guys can take advantage of. But the Trevor Project and Twitch, thank you for teaming up. And happy Pride Month, everybody. We got JSam611, thank you for subscribing, and 3Bleem4, Logan Sprouse with some cheers as well.
Bryn 1100, welcome back for 6 months.
6 months, thank you much.
There's so much love.
So much love. It's because you're here is what it is. They're hyped about this game.
Cian James, welcome back for 2 months.
Schroner for 13, Dechart Lester.
Bella My Swan. Thank you for the gift sub.
Very cool. And here we go. Lemblem11. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Rockstar87.
Nonsense 501 and Captain Rockhab. Thank you for being here.
Caroline and Nonstop Doodle.
Thank you for cheering. Thank you for cheering with Pride. We got Revsman with their Prime. Book Trout 96. Thanks for the 1 year hype being with us. We've been streaming for like 14 months.
Yeah.
And some of these folks have been with us since the very beginning. So we really, really appreciate you guys being here with us.
They're never going to leave.
They're never going to leave. They live in this living room with us now.
Atmospheric Anna, thank you. I'm glad that you're excited about this game. We're excited too.
We are too. We should jump in. Ocha, big video game nerd, and Shell and Panda, thank you guys for the cheers with Leah Sama. Let's go in. Can we go in? Can we go into our little boxes? Play some control. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Here
So
we go.
what is this game about? Can you
set the stage.
Yeah, set the stage.
Right. So on sort of high level, Control is a supernatural action adventure game, and our previous games have kind of been like that, but now the adventure is definitely a bigger part. So players get to play as Jesse Faden, who becomes the director of the federal. Yeah.
Played by the lovely Courtney Hope.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Hello, Courtney. So she becomes the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Now, the bureau is kind of, the way we talked about our remedies, kind of, it's like the occult CIA.
Ooh,
The occult
CIA.
So it's kind of, they're into all sorts of weird interdimensional things and like researching altered world events. Remedy fans pay attention to that. So all sorts of like supernatural things, and Jesse, the game starts, Jesse just kind of shows up at the building, which is in Manhattan, New York, and it's kind of hiding in plain sight. You can't really find the building unless there's like a purpose. There has to be a reason that you're there, and something has happened to Jessie in her childhood. She already kind of met the Bureau back then and lost her brother, and has been trying to find the brother ever since.
Ooh.
So all sorts of mysteries.
Cool. Well, I'm going to put us in our little tiny boxes now. Are you comfortable with that? You ready to lose?
Okay.
You want to shrink you down a little bit? Bloop. Here we go. All right, guys. Schroner, thank you for that huge cheers, and thank you guys all for being here. Real quick, if you're here for the first time, you can click the little purple heart in the upper corner of the screen. Follow along, get notifications when we go live. We got a bunch of cool streams coming up, like Crash Team Racing is happening on this Friday. It's its release stream, and we got a whole bunch of people here with us right now. So if you weren't nervous before, be nervous now.
No, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. This game looks so cool.
I'm excited.
CIA, occult, evil corporation, and we get to play as the super awesome.
Look at all this mist already. This is beautiful.
So just a quick brief on this. So this is the third mission. Third mission in the story, and you're trying to kind of put together like the management team of the bureau. So there's this corruptive force known as the Hiss that has invaded.
The Hiss?
Yes, they've invaded the bureau and kind of like taken over most of the bureau staff, but not everybody's kind of out there to get you. So you have some allies. You're like trying to find some of them that you'll get some help. So the game takes place in a single building called the Oldest House.
The Oldest House.
Yes.
I love these names.
And well, hello to Sam Lake. And the building has multiple sectors. So we're in the maintenance sector right now, which is the janitor's domain. The mysterious janitor we already showed back a year ago in the very first E3 demo. So we're going to make our way down here you can kind of see we're all about kind of like building the mood with the lighting.
Oh
and
yeah,
like
it looks
all
gorgeous,
that
and also all this
mist and
atmospheric
everything.
effect is very cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. You can see the kind of aesthetic we like. It's kind of this very aged. I mean, the game does take place in present day, but everything kind of looks very aged, 60s, 70s, and there's a good story reason for that as well, and a bunch of physics in place, of course. Is there anything here besides a huge collectibles?
I hate these chairs.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Out of my way.
Something for us. So.
Oh wait, so she can do this from the beginning of the game. These powers, right?
Yes. So no. Yes and no. So
Okay.
remember, something happened to her in her childhood. So maybe she's kind of had like an inkling, sort of to the supernatural. But as you progress through the story missions, in mission 2 we get launch, which is the telekinetic ability to like grab objects like this and throw them around. You can also levitate. You can basically almost fly in the game. That's something you get a lot later on. And then, of course, you have the service weapon that only the director can wield. Only she can kind of use this weapon. It transforms, so I have like the shatter
so cool.
form.
Whoa.
And the spin, or the grip form, sorry. So it's like a single gun that you have, but you can unlock different forms of it. It's a bit kind of like the Excalibur in a way.
That is super cool.
Oh.
Yeah, all of these, there's so much like visual effects stuff going on here. All right, so let's get going. So we're trying to find the directorial override.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Well, we're hopefully gonna get there. So that's the plan. So first we gotta find Ahti. So the game is pretty, open-ended. So I mean, you have the main missions, and it's kind of up to you. Like, do you want to follow them? Do you want to go off exploring? By the time when we get to the end of this mission, you'll end up opening the other sectors. So you can actually go there, wander around, but you might not have the right key cards to open the doors. You might not have certain abilities that will enable you to venture sort of further into the building. Like you'll need levitation to access some of the different areas. Okay, so we see some his-possessed bureau folks there. They're gone. They're beyond saving. So we're gonna. My aim is off. I died.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's
okay.
me.
That
Why
happens-
did I do that? Remind me again.
You did that to show us that what looks
happens
like
when
Exactly.
a character
die.
gets killed,
Yes,
and
I
that's
wanted to show what you're not supposed to do.
yes. And guys, that's why I die whenever we play Last of Us, Uncharted. That's why I'm dying over and over again. Is because I want you guys to see a lot of work went into the screen.
Yes.
A whole team of people developed a beautiful screen.
And it'll be a lot shorter loading times when the game is actually done.
Of course, we can go back here and talk about it like this. Also, this is really beautiful, actually.
I
This-
know, that's
What
gorgeous.
is that exactly? That's,
So it's actually from the visual from the opening title screen. We haven't really shown that yet. So these are kind of snippets
got it.
from it, because the hiss is this kind of, it's not like a single kind of entity. It's this very sort of corruptive force that takes over the bureau. It takes over the personnel as well and corrupts them. So bit like entropy. So it's kind of
Cool.
there to reflect that.
I have a question from one of our moderators who,
All right.
this might be more in depth, and it's okay if you want to plead the
Is he
fifth and
already
not answer.
asking? Can you guys get rid of me?
No. They're saying they say that Control talks about altered world events, which they swear was mentioned in Quantum Break. Did they share the
Yes.
universe, or is that an Easter egg? Or
I'm not gonna comment about the universe thing, but if you followed Remedy, then Altered World events definitely showed up. There's this big graffiti, if I remember correctly, in Quantum Break, and it was also mentioned in previous games.
so they're paying attention.
Directorial override
Which is
is
good.
right there.
Well done, Blue.
All right, so let's see if I can actually like play our game instead of immediately die. All right, I'm gonna grab this. I keep calling this the Rolly box, because it's like what bad stuff is.
Crush him with a Rolly box.
All right. So another point of this preview really was that you don't have all the abilities unlike in the previous demos. So this really isn't a demo. This is sort of a real, just actual mission from the game. So as it's the third mission in the story, you only have what you're supposed to have. So I have launch, so I have the ability to throw things around. I can use melee. Is there still somebody? Okay, so that was better.
Mission successful.
Let's see those missions successful.
Yes.
It's harder to play a game while streaming than it
It's
is to
true.
just play a game.
Especially when you suck at playing games like I do.
No.
Right, so one of the thing you notice now on the floor there, that's actually what tops up your health. So you do not regenerate health by staying in cover. So you actually have to go and eliminate these possessed troops that then leave behind a source that will boost your health. And then we take over this control point, or we cleanse it. Then it acts as a fast travel point and also a checkpoint. And the building keeps transforming, so it's like the building is almost infinite.
That is so cool.
The building keeps transforming?
Yes. And you kind of trigger that. So the way I kind of explain it is like you get out of the executive elevator and everything seems semi-normal, right? But the further you venture into this building, the crazier it gets, because there's like other dimensions that are like seeping in. These thresholds, we call them, so it gets strange. Strange is good!
Strange is very
Strange
good.
is good.
Okay, I'm gonna
Take out
melee
his
this.
knees.
Come on. Go. And once I can upgrade the abilities, I'm able to like lift larger objects, like the forklift truck up there. You can kind of see our visual effects are going crazy there. Come on, don't escape.
He's afraid of you.
Yeah.
I would be too.
Me too.
This is so cool. This is like, it's like, I'm just all about this. I mean, she's almost a Jedi
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, there's definitely people have brought up the Force Unleashed game, and then one of my old favorite pop Psyops, really old.
Psyops?
PS2, I'm thinking. Where you had these telekinetic abilities.
It looks so cool, and I love how it's not
Yeah.
stationary. You know, it's always moving.
And you can see like all the destruction you can cause is pretty crazy. We were still optimizing that the frame rate and the whole game gets a lot smoother. It's okay here, but definitely still some work to be done. But like one of the things that I really kind of push for is like, might almost be a little bit naive, but we kind of want to be very honest in the way we show this game. Like, you know, of course we want to show it in the best light, but we're also pretty, you know, it has some, you know, warts and all, and we have a very small team back in Finland working on this game, so we don't really have time to kind of create separate, really polished demos. We just kind of, let's grab the game in this current state it's at, and then
I think it's
let's
cool.
just show it off to people.
I think it's cool that you guys are being very candid with the build and the presentation
are.
of it all. How many people work on this game?
So on average, it's about 90 to 100.
Wow.
So
For a big game like this, that's not a lot of people.
No.
it's not, and in like 3 years, and it's like a new IP, you gotta kind of build the world and everything, and like we always kind of get, which is nice, we get compared to sort of the really big teams out there, you know, Insomniacs and Naughty Dogs, and shout out to those studios, good friends there. I love what those teams do, but like, you know, the budget and everything on this game is not crazy. I mean, we want to make sure that we make games that when we release them, like everybody still has a job, that we're not going to sort of bankroll the entire company, like take these huge risks and all that. Well, there's this flashing light that looks very inviting, what you say.
Yeah, I
always follow the
looks
flashing lights.
horrifying, and let's go towards it. Yes.
So you can see how there's all these kind of very mundane spaces in the bureau. Like we want to mix the mundane with the crazy, really. Well, there's something I want to go get. Oh! That was me being a very excited Finnish Hungarian person.
Whoa! What did we?
Whoa.
What is this?
So this was a hidden thing. So we want to get to the end here. There's that horse thingy at the very far.
How do you think it got down here?
I don't know. Let's get there.
This is really
And
cool.
this is about us getting a new ability. So this maintenance area actually does, so you can play through the game, for example, without ever getting the shield ability or the evade ability. So we're gonna get evade, not yet, but we're gonna get, so when you interact with these strange objects, they'll take us to the astral plane, which is this separate dimension that this mysterious board looks after. You kind of have to prove yourself to the board to get these abilities. So now here we are.
Whoa! So we're talking to.
Oh, and we got a trophy. That stuff is kind of working, kind of not working yet. All right, let's go. So now to get evade, we actually have to use evade. So there's a bit of a tutorial going here. Hopefully I can survive here. There's a little bit of lag, of course, on the stream, so I don't want to get squished. That wouldn't be fun. Oh, go, go, go.
Nice.
Then the nice thing is you can do this in the air as well. And when you upgrade evade, you can do evade like even 3 times in the air, which is very cool. So, but you can get through the game without ever getting this ability. So you have to kind of go and explore. I mean, that's a pretty obvious one that you can find, but and I got squished. I'm not quickly
tricky.
look over here for a bit. Yeah, we know it's too hard here. There we go.
Nice. Mission successful.
Gold enemies are immune, but still, let's make sure.
This is so cool.
You visit the astral plane several times, and it's always in a very different configuration as well. So the visual style is this, but layout is completely different. Sometimes it's a lot larger, some of the biggest. We haven't actually, one thing we haven't really shown are the boss fights. So there's some pretty crazy boss fights in the game. I'll probably gonna show that a bit closer to launch. Alright, we got past the first section. So we still have to... Alright, so I got a couple of ability points. I'll get to that later.
I like how she floats.
Yeah, it's like vamp speed too.
Yeah.
Let's get across here. Come on! Should I risk it for that?
Risk it for that.
What did we get? Ritual impulse material. So material is something that you can use for crafting. And I failed. Let's see. As I have done many times in my life before, but let's not get into that. Alright.
Failure makes you stronger.
Exactly. We learn.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Okay, come on. Into the light.
I'm seeing a lot of love for this right
Yeah.
now. There's people feeling those Minecraft vibes. What other games is this? Worlds does this remind you of? Where do you guys feel like you're? Also, Thomas is hilarious and they love you. So, Stuff Zombie, hello, especially to you. Yeah, it's super cool. Thank you guys all for joining us. We will be doing a little question and answer at the end. So if you have any questions, you can tag at Brian Dechart. The mods will pull them in, and Thomas is happy to answer more questions after we play through the gameplay.
So one of the things really probably hasn't registered yet is like how reactive the environments are.
It looks like you can do you can everything.
Getting this to run on console has been tough, very tough. But you can see you can wreck a lot of stuff.
And this game's coming out for Xbox as well.
PS4, Xbox, PC.
Oh,
awesome.
Nice.
Okay, so. The janitor's office, huge sign, so clearly the janitor seemingly is important. Of course, mail tube system.
Mail tube.
They like to keep it traditional here at the oldest house.
Live that pneumatic life.
Oh, I love these names. The Hiss, the oldest house, the janitor.
Alright, so here we go.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations.
I forgot the subs.
Yippee, Satan. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
So he really thinks you are
is.
there to help him
I've
out.
been a janitor.
You're the assistant.
I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not the yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. This house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside. He's starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
I think I trust him. Do you trust him?
Remains to be seen. So some of the lighting and the audio is not quite final there. So Ahti is he's played by a very famous Finnish actor called Martti Suosalo, who's awesome guy. And all the things he says here, I noticed some of the Finns realize that he says like these Finnish, what's the word, like Finnish sayings, like that fart in Sahara and everything. So basically that's like very common Finnish sayings that are just being translated into English. So and he speaks in rally English because Finnish rally drivers and F1 drivers speak terrible English. All right, so this notice board here, like as the game progresses, you'll get side missions from him because he really thinks you're just here to be his assistant. You gotta be going, cleaning up stuff and things like that. All right, so but we got the key, so we can exit the janitors. Oh, that's a very lovely view.
Is it possible to add subtitles, or is there more dialogue?
There is, yes.
For next time?
Let me open the door and then.
Cool.
Yeah, I should.
Here, I can drop here and you can make that
I
adjustment.
should have.
No worries. I make the same at the start of every single game. I say, "Oh, right, subtitles. I forgot." So we'll add the subtitles for the rest of it.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
I know one of the questions people have been asking, like how much can you kind of get rid of the HUD? You can actually get rid of, I think, almost everything. So there's like low ammo warning, ammo bar, crosshair.
Here, I'll put that back up on there.
We might not. The thing is, we might not ship with all of these options, but you can see there. You can even impact the subtitle size, all of these things.
Cool.
So hopefully the finished game will have all of these.
Well, you can make the subtitles nice and large, I think, because some people
Yeah,
might be
should
on their mobile.
Yeah. All right. So this is just kind of opening our way back to where we came from. So I just want to unlock that, and then we can keep going. So Ahti kind of hinted that there's a grouchy pensioner inside the power plant because the power plant is powered by a former director.
Okay, so what happens again if that
Wait, a human?
I'm not gonna talk about any more about that. You're gonna play the finished game. So here's a classic bug. So we're fine-tuning. So the former director Trench is talking to you. So in our previous demos, you've seen this kind of full motion video overlay. So we've broken whatever gamma settings or something, so you can get the audio, but you don't actually see him for some reason here. But it's all part of fun and games of making games.
Building a game.
So how you guys have been working on this game for a long time, right? I mean,
well, not 3 years is not a long time, really. I mean, compared to like
to
we
other
spent
games,
like when we spent like 7 years on like Alan Wake. But it's been a 3 very very tight years to say the least. But like the vision for the game was pretty clear from the beginning. Of course, like as we doesn't matter if you're making an album or a movie or something. I mean, things change along the way. I mean, some ideas that you thought were good might be terrible.
Right.
Some ideas you think maybe we can execute, but we can't. Whether it's technological reasons, just resources, budget, whatever. There's always something. There's plenty of collectibles that kind of talk about the lore. I never really looked at these things. Are they kind of like cleaning janitor machines, I think? But look at the awesome lighting here.
That's really
Just,
cool.
like, the mood is cool.
Super moody.
All right. Now, another thing. People who build the environments and make the art in games, this is what drives engineers crazy. They love these big vistas and things which from a technical standpoint are very difficult to pull off. Because we're in a contained space now, so we can keep the frame rate nice and smooth because there's not that much to render. But then suddenly you go into a huge open area with tons of stuff. So that's the power plant. So we can see that the scale is pretty awesome.
Wow.
Alright, so let's move on here. I want to throw that thing away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hate that thing. Seems like a safe place to be tossing things around.
Oh, you didn't notice. Or it's just like, oh god.
That's for our environment artists.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, there's plenty of Remedy folks in there.
Is your face in the game somewhere?
I believe so.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Arish is one of my favorites, so Arish looks after security here and maintenance, so we're gonna
They all
have a
have
brief
HRAs.
chat with him.
We're on the same side.
My name is Jessa Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on.
You're the new director. Sorry, I might have
It's a
glanced
pleasure.
a few times.
Ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden. Ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling, he's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the door.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep...
The hiss? That's what I'm calling him? That's
I
what
should shut up.
Listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out, I'm sure he...
I'll keep an...
He sure has a lot of...
Try to stay alive.
So he's wearing HRA, which protects him from the hiss. So he's fine. I really like Arish. So one of the things that's new for our games is like, well, you can actually kind of go back and like chat with a lot of the
converters
characters
and
and kind
coolant
of
pumps
learn
are
a lot
working
more
again.
about the world and the characters that way. So we do have actually like this conversation system, so we can ask about. Well, what should we ask Arish about?
The hiss.
The hiss?
Yeah.
All right.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside. Which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
Right, so you can really leave it up to players. Like if they want to kind of learn more, they can. You can always
Sure.
come
You got a
back
lockdown to
and
lift.
and have more of a chat with Arish. Of course, he's not always going to be here as the game progresses. And there's some of the other folks who are still secure. Cool. All right, so we gotta fix the coolant pumps, fix the energy converters if we want, so we can grab this control point here as a checkpoint for us. No fancy transformation here, but all right. So one of the things we have done or decided with this game is there's no really, flashing arrows, nothing kind of pointing where you should be going, because like you do actually have to read the signs in the world, like, so we can kind of now decide like which way we'd want to go. So should we go left or right? Do we want to go to the coolant pumps or the energy converters?
Cooling pumps.
All right, bad choice. I mean, good choice.
Before we go to the energy, right? We want to cool the energy down.
Big ass pipes.
Big ass pipes.
Okay, let's see. So when I upgrade launch later on in the game, I could actually even throw this forklift around. I can't lift it now, no. Right,
so you have like a skill tree for these different things?
Yeah, I can show that a bit later. So. Oh.
What is that terrible thing?
Bad things. Very bad.
What is this terrible thing?
So now evade is gonna be pretty handful, or pretty useful, I should say.
Is that a hiss?
Yes, so these are his possessed folks, and there's a bunch of different enemy types. I know people have been a bit concerned, like, do we have enough? I think there's like 25 or even 30 different enemy types. So, like, some are further along sort of the transformation than others. So there's plenty of explanation in the game for that as well.
Oh my god, they're folded in a horrible way.
Escape! Please play this game in the right way. I love lining up the shots. There we go. And we do have that whole God of War axe thing going on. So if there's an enemy like up close, but you grab an object behind the enemy, and when you pull the object towards you, it'll hit the enemy on its way.
Oh, cool.
Which is always fun. Alright, texture is not loading. Shall be fixed.
Whoa, that was intense.
Alright, so
creepy.
We're heading deeper into the maintenance complex. So one of the things we have, there's a lot of sort of physics in the game. So we have these power cores, power things, surprise. So now we can open the door.
Cool.
And sense of scale is really, really important in the game. I mean, the building is huge. You can see how our director and the entire lighting team and environment art team have really gone into town with just making everything really, really consistent. It should be run away. I'm gonna grab this fire extinguisher.
Yeah, take them out. Click, click, boom.
Up here. They don't want to come up here, so I'm gonna have to get up close and personal.
All right, you're braver than me. Go for it.
One of the things we're really doing is really fine-tuning the game. It's a bit on the easy side right now, so...
Will there be different difficulty settings in the final game?
There's not going to be... there's not going to be difficulty settings, so we're not really big fans of difficulty settings. And I'm personally, as a player, I'm always like, I feel bad if I choose like easy, but at the end of the day, I want to get through the game.
Yeah.
But then you have this weird feeling of like, well, am I supposed to play on hard or medium? Like, I'm supposed to play on whatever, basically, but that's what we're really working on, the team back home, just trying to make sure that we have the right balance. Now, some enemies still alive. Oh, yeah, so we do have flying enemies. Now, I'm just gonna find, where is it? It didn't. Oh, there you are.
What's he doing up there?
Oh my god!
Oh, it's creepy, and it's very good about dodging the stuff I try to throw. Where did it go? There you are. Now see?
Whoa.
Come on. Don't move. Try to throw stuff at him. Did I hit? Oh, no, I hit it. Nice.
Nicely done.
Right, so fun. Now I can cleanse the control point. So a Chimp Talkman specialist coming up.
Hey, Remedy Games on Twitch is here in the chat with us. You want to say hi to Remedy? Hey, Remedy team. Also, you guys can use !Remedy. We'll get you the link to their Twitter and Instagram. Please give them a follow and say hello.
I think also !Control will get you the information for...
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. !Control.
Alright, so now we did this transformation again. Now we know this, as this is Ahti's domain, there's this huge furnace here. There's a side mission for Ahti. He just wants us to get rid of some semi-radioactive stuff that we'd have to throw in there, but we're not gonna go do that now. But that's one of the sort of simpler side missions. But we're gonna kind of crack on here.
Here's a quick question: we're not firing bullets? Are we firing energy? What is our
Very
weapon?
good question. So the gun doesn't really. It is firing bullets in a way, but it doesn't have. So it has a charge, so it won't run out of bullets.
Okay.
It'll just run out of. See, now it's recharging. So you gotta wait.
Wow.
So the main sort of loop, sort of the core gameplay loop, is really about using the abilities and the service weapon kind of in the right way. So when the service weapon is cooling down, you'll be using your abilities and vice versa.
Sweet.
And there's a hidden area up there, but I can't levitate. But let's see if I can. Can I climb up there?
Thank you, Blue, for the gift sub to Remedy Games. Welcome aboard.
Yay!
Glad to have you here. What's up, T-Dog? Everybody from T-Dog's channel coming
Okay,
over. Thank you
I'm
for the
looking
raid, guys. Come on in.
I'm not gonna try to go up there. I would need levitate would make it easier. Oh, let's get into the caves here.
What?
Caves.
So there's very different looking environments here. So we're always in the building, but I mean there's like the Black Rock Quarry, which has like a nice night sky. Literally feels like you're outside of the building. Well, I mean you're kind of like in separate dimensions almost. So, alright, so we're carefully gonna move down here. So as I fall down here, I'm not going to be able to get back up. Oh, I leave something up there. Yes, I did. There we go.
Finish him. This is so cool. One of my favorite things in playing God of War was just throwing that axe and having it come back to me. And there's so much of that kind of action in this.
They did an awesome job with that. Right, so we have to do now some menial tasks. We have to like fix the pump, so we have to energize these things. So we just throw a power block in there. Such a satisfying crunchy sound when you do that. But we see there's some more hiss here. We're gonna have to be careful because these just run up to you and like to explode right where we are. So we gotta be careful. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna run away here for a bit. Of course we, you know, explode just flying around, because why not? It's a video game after all. You can still pick up this burning thing. Shotgun has crazy range.
I like that. Welcome back, Lovely Lime, for a whole year. Thank you for being here with us. Welcome, Ninja Blade. Thanks for using your Prime.
Are people being entertained?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'm feeling a lot of hype about it.
Alright, so
Boom, boom, because why not?
we got another thing we got to power up here, but something, see this mucus there?
Oh no.
So we gotta do something about that to reattach this power core.
Let's get that janitor back.
Investigate. Well, the janitor is kind of eccentric. Really wants us to do the work.
Yeah.
So there's some weird stuff blocking the pipes. Very disgusting. Resident Evil thingy. So let's get rid of it here, except it's trying to shoot stuff at us.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a horrible pus.
Pus. I hate that
That's the
word.
most
Me
disgusting
too.
thing I've ever seen.
This is really
Yeah.
disgusting. Ew. Okay, so let's go around here. Explore the smoke. Yeah, we gotta look out for that. So evade is handy here.
Real quick, anybody who is joining us for the first time, welcome. We are playing Remedy's Control. This game comes out August 27th, and this is a exclusive PlayStation 4 pre-release look at the game. This is Thomas from Remedy Entertainment who's
Only
playing.
for my friends here.
Only
and
for
all the
us
friends watching.
Yeah, thank you guys all for being here. And if you'd like,
Yes.
you can click the little purple heart on top of the page and follow along. We will definitely be checking this game out when it comes out in August. It's going to be on Xbox, PS4, and on PC.
Alright, so we gotta get around here. I think there's one more thing left. Yeah.
What is that?
I think you can even find like a document that explains all this stuff. Alright, I think we got rid of it. But let's not get too close.
It's like a grosser version of the spores in The Last of Us.
True, yeah. Alright, let's... Alright, now we got rid of it, so we actually end up being back.
You know, it's also very
like that
colorful,
sound.
even though it's very dark. It's really cool. Like, all the different rooms are very red, very yellow.
Yeah, and all
very...
the sectors have a very sort of defined look. Okay, so one left. So we did the difficult one, so now I gotta get up there. So one of the things with like the physics system is you can just like pick up a bunch of stuff. I might actually know that something will come down an elevator, so one of the fun things is like you could literally stack a bunch of explosive here. Explosive, well that's not an explosive, but you can just kind of, once you kind of know like what's gonna happen, like you can actually play around quite a lot with this system. It's pretty crazy what we have going on here, like we didn't really
Can you
realize that
barricade
we
a
can-
door closed with a bunch of stuff?
You could, you
That would be
could.
cowardly.
And yeah, and it's one of those things where like, man, like we're really curious to see like what players will do in this game. Are they able to break it? Probably. Like that's kind of part of the fun where you make a more sort of sandboxy game, because like there's going to be so many things you can do that we might not have even accounted for, which I think is part of the fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Alright, so-
Thank you, Vesperious Virtue, for the 20
There go the
gift
pipes.
subs. We'll give Igby this treat in just a second here. We'll take a hydration break in a few minutes once we complete this task.
No,
Oh
let's
man,
take
time
care
is flying. Like I gotta like pick up the pace, man. There's so
Ah,
many
you're
things
good,
to
right?
show.
We got time. We got
Battling.
time.
You're never gonna get rid of me.
I hope not.
Clog complaint. So let's see, what do we have? We've
sweet.
got a bunch of collectibles. So you can read about all the case files. Arish is talking about an escape. So it was an object of power.
Okay.
That merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector. Alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it, but you know we can because we're the director, so we can do all of these things. And clog complaint. Gross blockage down in the water.
Yeah, that was gross.
So we have all of these docs that for the fans they can read about, and every enemy type actually unlocks documents. So
See,
these
why
are
is it all twisted
Yeah,
backwards
what
like that?
happened to
so
him?
these are his charged. So you can read about all of these
Backwards
all of these
and horrible.
things.
They're like zombies, but worse.
All right. So that door is locked. I'm confused. I'm gonna get. Oh.
Oh.
We have enemies.
Oh,
We've got
he's
more
twitching.
hiss. Let's recycle some hiss. That was terrible. I'm sorry.
Nicely done.
He fell all the way down
God,
there.
look at their bodies.
That thing is so bad.
It's like a spider human.
Okay, can they get up here? I'm pretty sure they're able to get up here. So let me find something to.
Coming for you.
So you can grab pretty much anything if you're skilled up enough to be able to
Yeah.
grab it, right?
So we want to make sure. We want to make sure the world is populated pretty much exclusively with objects that you can grab, because like it wouldn't really be that much fun if there's. Oh, I wish I could grab that, and you can.
Right.
So you notice most of the objects are a certain size, and we got about like sort of 3 different categories. You got these small ones. Oh no. Trying to get to me. Oh! The shotgun. I'm gonna put the power cord to good use, because that's a heavy thing. There you are. So the bar on the top of the screen is kind of the cooldown for the abilities.
Okay.
So you can of course impact that. You can make the cooldowns go faster. I'm gonna melee this because you notice he has a shield,
Yeah.
or it. So melee often takes the shield down, so you have to kind of get up close and personal. So somebody's coming. Hence I put stuff in front
Something
of the
in
elevator.
a shield. Oh man, are we gonna meet one of the big hissers?
Hissers, yes. Trooper second class Kopak, so I hope we keep this in the game. I think there's some back and forth at the studio. Do we have names for some of these mini bosses? I think I like the fact that there's names because it gives them more of a personality. Hey, this used to be a bureau employee that's just in a very bad way right now because the Hiss has. See, I took the shield down, so that's all the stuff that we're still working on. Like, that shield goes down way too quick. No, there's an explosion there. Come on.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, he's just marching forward in a terrible way.
I don't know what that thing is, but it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got like a Tommy gun. Nice.
Yeah, you stay down.
Rest assured, it'll be a lot tougher in the final game. So literally, like, this comes down to like numbers, what the folks are now doing back at the studio, like playing the game. Like, okay, we gotta make this guy more difficult. The shield has to come off slower, and all these things. So,
Sure.
like all those are the things that we're like really tweaking now, that making sure that the experience is right. I want to kind of clean this elevator a bit.
So those the sparkly points on the ground, that's the energy life force.
Yeah, that'll boost your health, and it also gives you some materials that you can use.
Okay.
Back at the executive hub, let's see if we can get there. That then, because you can craft stuff there like mods.
Got it. So yeah, Gled, to answer your question, you regenerate your health with those energy points that are in the ground, and then you can also craft items.
Oh man, I forgot to look up in that room. So if people paid attention, like could see there was like floating folks high up in the room. If you actually look up, there's a bunch of things going on there. I mean, once you get like levitate, you can actually go all the way there. Another mission takes you there. So this is all about that Metroidvania level design. Now we are back at the power plant and the lighting broke. But that's okay. Alright, so they're waiting for us, so we're gonna have to fight our way.
Yeah, have a dolly.
Okay, now we got these that are shooting at rockets. So one of the cool things is, so you can actually grab the rockets from the air and use them against them. But ouch! But you have to have that ability. You have to unlock that ability.
Whoa.
I think I have some backup somewhere. So one of the Mauritius guys is fighting for us somewhere. So they're a bit distracted.
I really like the effect when the damage is done, like that kind of like prism of color that goes off. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Tweaking that a little bit too, because it's a bit overwhelming sometimes, but I do like to be in your face too.
It feels like
see, there's
bubbles.
Come on. Now we have the enraged. Ooh. He's doing a smart thing running away. Didn't help. Oh. Deadly wheel. Oh, he put himself in a really bad place. Dodge efficiency. Okay, well that. Oh, he's our own guy. Is he shooting at? He's just making the perimeter secure. I hope.
He's like, I'll be over here checking the closet.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You can do it. We believe in you,
was
Thomas.
close.
Nicely done.
All right, so we're gonna quickly save here, so now I can actually go into the abilities. So
nice. I'm really curious about how this all works.
So we want to make sure, man, this has changed already. Like we had a big argument back at the office about the bottom bar. So the things in the bottom are like if you spend 20 ability points, you unlock like these things in the bottom. So we're kind of like going back and forth with the UI guys, like is this clear enough? Is it not clear enough? So all of these things are still being worked on. So things I can do. So I could improve the melee damage. There's more energy, so the energy bar on the top would just be longer. So I could just use the abilities more. Of course, I could improve health. But I like launch, so I can improve launch damage, and then I could have access to the launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy, because that's fun. But first I have it unlocked. Stupid me. Alright, so I'm gonna get 50% more launch damage. So when I throw objects, they're gonna be a lot more impactful.
Cool.
So I could then, if I'd have ability points, I could launch basic enemies when their health is low, but I have 1 ability point, so I can't do it. But we could, you know what, let's take a health boost, so we have 10% more health. Yeah. There we go.
Good idea.
Astral Constructs is like here you can construct new weapon forms, but you need a bunch of materials. You really have to explore to find this stuff. You can generate new mods. These are just common, so they're not very special, but you can upgrade these as well, so you get rarer mods that, let's say, improve the damage of the weapon, and so on. Alright, so countermeasures we haven't really. So these are kind of things the Bureau wants you to do. So it's pretty basic, like kill enemies without dying, kill enemies in the maintenance sector. Basically, go mop up. You do 25, and you get like a mod.
Cool.
So there's always these kind of additional things that you can do on the side. So let's grab that one. And we could fast travel to the parts we've unlocked. So you can see how large the maintenance sector is. All these question marks are places we haven't been to. We couldn't even get to some of them yet.
And this is just one piece.
This is one, yes, yeah. So the executive sector is here, where the game kind of starts off. It will go maybe as a nice. Oh, that was lovely. Face smushes.
Thank you, Mary, for the face smushes. Appreciate you.
All right, so let's.
Let me know when we get to a good pausing break. We'll take a.
I can't stop, man.
Can't
I'm on a roll.
Stuff.
Well, maybe we can just pause here, and then we'll.
Is
do
this
the
an okay
next
place
task.
to take a?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, cool. So, guys, we're gonna take a real quick 3-minute breather. I'm gonna drop us back into here because we gotta give Igby some gift subs from Vesperious Virtue, some treats for my friend, and I want to read a few thank yous. If you guys are just joining for the first time, we are exploring. Here he comes. Feed that eggs. We are checking out Remedy Entertainment, Remedy Games. This is Control. It will be out on August 27th on Xbox, PlayStation 4, and PC. You can use !Control in the chat to follow along on their Twitter and Instagram. You can also check out !merch or !discount. We have an awesome Teespring has helped us be on the front page of Twitch today, and we have a discount code which is Control. Just type Control in at checkout, and 10 people that buy merch on today's stream will be winning a free product from our merch store from Teespring. So
I love it.
Isn't it wonderful?
I love it.
Buy a thing, maybe get a thing for free. Give one to a friend. We appreciate you guys all for being here. We're going to take a quick breather. Igby will take... Yes, Igby. We have a couple questions. If you guys are sending in your questions, use @Brian Dechart, and the mods have been pulling an awesome list of questions into our HQ, our moderator chat. We'll ask some questions at the end of the stream. Tomas will share with us. And thank you guys all for being here. We're going to take a quick hydration break for 3 minutes. We'll be right back. Anything else you want to say? Or?
Well, I'm drinking this awesome coffee. Yay! Thank you.
Everybody get yourself some coffee or stand up, stretch, move yourself around. We'll be right back in just 3 minutes. See you soon, my friends. Hey guys, welcome back. Glad to have you all join us. Let's do it like that. There we go. Welcome. If you're here for the first time, we are streaming through Remedy's Control, coming out August 27th.
Yay!
Way!
My excited face.
Thomas is very excited. Thomas has come all the way from Finland for E3 to share this game behind closed doors, and this is an exclusive pre-release stream. So we're very, very grateful that you've chosen to share the game with us.
I'm grateful.
And everybody on the stream, thank you all for being here with us. If you're here for the first time, you can click the little purple heart and follow along, get notifications when we go live. And we want to read some thank yous real quick, Amelia and I, to some friends who have recently subscribed. We got Haku Shu is back for 5 months with love for the streams. Hello.
And Eshio?
Thank you for using your Prime. If you guys have Amazon Prime or know someone who does, you can use your mom's account.
Yep.
Link it up to Twitch using the little blue crown that's floating around right here, or the Prime button below the video to get a free subscription on Twitch. Also, if you got one of these awesome gift subs from Vesperious Virtue, thank you very much, or anybody else who's given a gift sub, you can type !starter kit or click the green button below the video, which will show you how to use all the cool things like our 24-hour, 7-day-a-week Discord, our subscriber chats, 50 emotes, and also 5 times into all the prize giveaways here on our stream.
And we've got some cool prizes.
It's true. We got RK Little Hawk. Thanks for being here as well. John 3, thanks for subscribing. Lovely Lime 89 with a gift sub to Angel Grace Games.
Cyan Queen 9, welcome back for 9 months.
Yes, we are coming to the UK. We're going to see you guys at Manchester MCM Comic-Con. Big video game music nerd. Thank you for the cheers. The Wiza for the donation, saying they just invested in Remedy Entertainment because they have faith this game is going to do so well. Yes. So everyone buy stock in Remedy. We got Lori Mori. Thanks for being here for 11 months. And Systemics now.
Systemics.
With 10 gift sub group hugs.
Thank
you very much. We'll feed this young Iggs him glorious treats. We appreciate that as always. Guys, check out the panel below the video of all the recruiters on the channel who've given so many gift subs. Thank you, Big Video Game Music Nerd and Mary for the cheers, with Whoa There, Veronica, Captain McSpirk, and Dame Deviant cheering as well. This month we are raising money for the Trevor Project. It's Pride Month here on Twitch. !Prime will teach you how to do that. Grim Gaming, thank you for all the cheers. Zombified Ninja, thank you for being here for 6 months. Knitting Fiona for 5. Thank you guys all. Sly Kid for 10 months. Welcome back, Jess Arkwright for 6. Katie Rose, thank you for cheering. We have a bunch of new alert gifts if you guys want to cover up this beautiful game that Thomas is sharing with us here. You can use 111-222-333-444-555-777-888-999 for different cheer alerts when you're raising money for the Trevor Project. We have Kay Watkinson. Thanks for being back for 4 months. The Wiza, back for 9. Don Pikachu, my dear friend Ben Landry, and also my lawyer, is here as Don Pikachu. Welcome back for a 2nd month, my lord. Thank you for raising me to adulthood. Okay, Wild Dragon Flying back for 3 months. Jackalus Gamer, thank you for subscribing. Systemics for the huge gift sub. You guys are awesome. If you have questions, we're going to do a little Q&A at the very end of the stream, but we want to show you as much of this game as possible, so we'll save those questions until the very end. You can use @BrianDechart to ask your questions, and the moderators will pull that over to us. And as well, last thing to mention, thank you Teespring for helping us stream. Right now we're on the front page of Twitch, you guys, if you want to retweet to invite your friends. We're glad to be here. Teespring has set us up with an awesome discount code, which is CONTROL. You can put CONTROL in as a promo code, !merch, !discount will show you how to get to that website. And
10 people who buy merch with that discount code will also get a free prize.
That's true.
So anything from our merch page you can potentially get for free if you're one of those special 10.
That's right. Thank you guys very much for being here. Let's go back into our boxes and check out more Control.
Yeah.
I'm just mesmerized by her hair. I can't stop staring at her. Right, so I'm in the UI, so I actually equipped some mods. So I added better health recovery. This one actually is where is it? Oh, so once you get levitation, you get that through a story mission. So the main abilities you do get through story missions. So levitation travel speed. So when I played the game back home in Finland, I found a mod that added like 46% speed to levitation. So you're like really zipping around really fast, which was awesome. So you can really kind of tweak the abilities as well as the weapon forms with the mods.
So this was a question. I'm going to pull a couple questions in when they become relevant. This is not a stealth game.
No.
So this is full on combat all day, every day. You could try sneaking, but
yeah, we don't. I mean, you can crouch and stuff, but no, it's just wow. It's just not built. It's just not built for stealth. Like, I mean, it is an action game. Okay, so I added a mod to the weapon that consecutive kills like give me a damage boost. Oh, these floating, they're so good at evading. Why do they have to be so smart even though they're so strange now? Escape! Where do I go? Energy converters. Let's go. I'm gonna leg it.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
I know.
Oh gosh.
Too legit to quit.
I don't like them when they just hang in there.
God.
They're going down.
Yes, thank you.
Uh-oh. More foes. Okay, director in trouble. Let's regroup here.
Yeah, that evade comes in handy.
Yeah.
Oh!
Interesting.
Funky physics.
Funky physics.
Is there still somebody?
Looks like there's something.
Oh, they're coming through the doors. I'm gonna get this shotgunner. There we go. Melee to the face. Alright.
Do you stream on Twitch? You should stream on
Rarely.
Twitch.
I have this thing that whenever a new Wolfenstein game comes out, shout out to Machine Games in Sweden. Like I stream that because I'm a huge Wolfenstein fan. Really like those guys.
We got some more Wolfenstein fans here, don't we?
I can't wait for that new game. It's coming out at the end of July, so they did a really good job. Right, so wait, did I cleanse it? I did. Let me see if I had some more ability. I don't. Okay. So here's an example. So I've seen a lot of people play. See this very difficult to get rid of barrier. You can see that there's some shimmery stuff in the room. So this is like one of those Metroidvania aspects. There are lots of these areas that you just can't go to, like we'll just start losing health. If you find a side mission deep in research, I believe, you can get something that helps you survive these areas. But
cool.
if you wouldn't do that mission, then no go. See, we can't get in there. So there's this weird.
It's cool though that you can see the environments that you know, so you know where they are even if you can't yet.
Yeah,
get
no,
to
that's.
the level.
And I definitely say that keep looking up, which I'm failing because there's a lot of sort of areas you're like, wait a minute, like can I get up
Oh
there?
God. So weird how they just float like that.
And they moan and talk in gibberish as well. I love these old computers.
Yeah.
See, that drives my animators crazy. So there's this bug with the targeting. So notice what happens. So the gun doesn't follow the tracking. This like we've been trying to like fix this. We'll get it fixed.
Yeah.
See, the gun is shooting up there when it clearly it shouldn't. And I know Ilkka, if you're watching this, I know you're crying there that I'm doing this live. I'm really sorry.
Well, we thank you guys for sharing the game with us so early too, because with the game coming out, it doesn't come out until August. Getting to see it this early is really, really cool. So.
Yeah, and these are the things that are kind of always like last minute fixes, where it's more important to get sort of the game flow correct and all these things.
Right.
Okay, see now I'm out of energy, so I gotta wait before I can pick this up. So I gotta power up the reactor. I'm gonna try to hurry up here since I've been taking so long, just having fun here with you folks. Oh, sneaky! Sneaky. Oh, come on, shoot the rocket. Shoot the rocket so I can grab the I can grab the rocket. See?
Take this rocket.
I
Oh,
did
nice.
nothing with it,
But it looked cool.
it looked cool. That's fun. That's it's just, that never gets old. Like, it's just fun to do.
Who is shooting rockets at us?
Yeah,
Don't they
now
know
we're
who we
gonna...
are?
Exactly, the director in the house.
Smash.
Oh, no, I'm completely dead. I gotta go find some source. Let me run down here. There we go.
There they are. So those kind of magnetize to you, or do you have to push something to pick them up?
Yeah, I mean, you can... I believe we might have a mod that you collect them... Like, you can collect them from further away. I'm not actually entirely sure if we end up having that, but...
Nice.
Okay, so let me... Okay, now I got a little bit more health here, so let me try to throw the power or in... Oh, no, it's already... Is it in there? Yeah, it's in there. Okay, so I need to do the third one.
Here's a quick question from Vleg. Asks, can you use these weapons that are in front of you as shields? Like, could you hold that right in front of you to block with? Or is it more offensive?
How do you mean? So...
Like, if we grab a table, can we use the table as a shield?
Very good question, because you can also get a shield. So I think, yeah, the larger objects do actually like shield you from fire. I think that actually happened earlier. Oh, yeah, I already fixed that. So if I'd be able to grab like the forklift truck, then that would definitely shield me a bit. Let's get in there. Item containment box. Man, that's a hard thing to say when you're finished. Let's try item containment box.
Item containment box.
Oh, you said it so much better. So smooth. Right, control
What is that
room.
in Finnish? How do you say it in Finnish?
Man,
Do you know?
esine tavarasäilytyslaatikko.
See, I can't even come close. It's a beautiful language.
See, come on, textures, don't do me like that. Okay, so we are getting into the control room here.
The control room.
The control room in control. Where the directorial override is. Okay, gotta survive here. Bit dark. Just like my mind. The trophy is definitely not final. They're just kind of steel plate holdery. God, I didn't want to go down. We got something still left? No,
No,
music
we
died
scared them
down.
all away.
Alright.
Lenses. So badass. What's her name again, the protagonist?
Jesse.
Jessie.
Jesse.
Jesse Faden.
And Jessie is played by Courtney Hope, who was in your previous game.
Yes.
Yes.
Along with somebody else.
Yes.
Forces contained.
Alright, so now we can perform the directorial override, which is a habit of sometimes. I'm gonna knock on wood here. So that's the former director talking to us. We're not entirely sure if the advice he likes to give is legit or not, but... See, the gun can do a lot of different things. I think we're missing audio here still. So what the directorial override did is now unlock the other sectors. So this is research which was our GDC March demo was. This you saw in the E3 demo, the Panopticon. There we go.
That's it. The other sector should be
This
open
looks
now.
so cool.
This looks so cool. I'm so excited
Kids
for this
time, I told
game.
Emily why I'm
How
here.
much time do we
I'll
have?
risk
I
it.
can quickly run to
You two should get to know each other.
I mean, we can stream as long as you
I mean,
like.
yeah.
We're scheduled for another 35, but we can
Alright.
play for as long as you
I
want.
just like doing.
Yes.
Alright, so we should be back. Right, so we are back where we started, so we can get to the executive elevator. Let's see if it works. Or should I go get another ability? Which is in this sector. What should I do?
We could do a poll. Let's do a poll. We
So
love.
should I go get another ability?
Okay.
Or should I go back to the executive sector to speak with Emily?
All right.
Okay.
Get a new ability, or what did you say? The executive sector?
Yeah, go talk with Emily.
sector.
Might
to
work, might
meet
not work, but
Emily. All right, here we go. We're gonna put a poll into the chat. Just give me 1 second to drop that in here. We got.
oh, see how all the stuff is dynamic in that box? That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you guys can type into the stream chat only. It will not work in the subscriber chats. Type number 1 if we should go get a new ability, and number 2 if we should go to the executive sector to meet Emily, the mysterious Emily. Type it in right now, 1 or 2 in the stream chat. 1 for the new ability, 2 for the executive sector. And here we go.
Come on, please, new ability, please.
All right, we'll let it go until a full minute has passed. So if you haven't voted, do it right now.
And you can actually, when you grab stuff, you can actually drop it. You don't always have to throw it. So you can kind of
There it is.
It's not fun to throw.
gently
Official.
put it
64%
down.
of them want you to go get a new ability.
New ability.
Alright, so let me...
And Remedy Entertainment is telling you to not talk over the game. Actually, they say, Thomas! Hi, Remedy.
Hi.
Thank you
Hello.
for letting
Sorry.
us do this. Sorry, we got Thomas all caffeinated.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, I'll just... All these enemies, I'll just run quickly past here if I survive. Yeah, they're trying to come after me, so I'm gonna try to
Is
get...
that the noise that they're?
It's kind of combat music, so the music is kind of, it's like this dynamic system, so the composers have made, there's a bunch of different stems, and then depending on what happens, our system kind of almost builds the music on the fly. Of course, there's then more sort of scripted moments where there's more composed music and that sort of thing to really set the mood.
Right, and we had the question earlier, is there going to be a score release, like a soundtrack for the game?
We're looking into that.
Cool.
Yeah, we're looking into that. So the composers are Petri Alanko, who we worked with a lot, and then Martin Stig Andersen, who did Limbo, and one of my all-time favorites, Inside.
Oh, right on.
People have
Yeah. Have you guys played Inside? They say the music is awesome. They love the music.
Crazy.
The soundtrack is super cool. A lot of love for
A
Limbo.
lot of love for the sound design of the game.
And we're missing a lot of the sounds actually in this build. So you notice there's a lot of ambient noise, nor do any of the enemies. Well, see, now the streaming broke. Well, now it magically fixed itself. The magic of games. As soon as I threatened the game a little bit. Yeah, sorry about that. So let's see here. We want to get to central maintenance. So I believe it's here. Yeah, I can see the textures are not loading, but that's right. So it's actually, we have bathrooms, of course.
Gotta go check ourselves out in the mirror. Make sure we look good. while we're
That
playing
reminds me of
Limbo.
Duke Nukem. Damn, I'm looking good. Sure, our mirrors actually. I believe there's like a lore reason that you're not supposed to maybe have mirrors in the oldest house.
Huh.
There might be a mission that involves something with. Yeah, I should not say anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say right now, Remedy Entertainment on Twitch is like, stop it, Thomas, stop it! No spoilers!
Alright, let's get rid of this stuff here. Okay, where's the third one? Where is it? If only I could aim. Right, so we could go to the executive elevator there. Black Rock Quarry, we're not supposed to go there. No.
Don't do it.
Ah, collectible. Loves me some collectibles. I'm not gonna read that one. So, field training. Clearly, I've been playing so badly that people back at the studio are kind of like slowly pushing me. Any particular... I'm gonna read one question, if I may.
Yeah.
Any particular games Thomas plays between projects or downtimes? I pretty much exclusively play Destiny. Or it's not even a game, it's my other job.
He told me he played Destiny for 10 hours straight. And
Yeah,
that's
multiple times.
multiple times. We have some more
Right.
Destiny fans here.
So this area, so some people at E3 did find their way in here. Office space. Well, we're not gonna wreck this office space. So track activator. Let's see if I can get through this. Complete the training course in the required time.
Remedy Game says you're playing really well, Thomas.
Thank you. They're lying. Right, so let's see if so multiple people did find this place.
Courses.
I
We're
must have
starting
been
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Let's look at the TV.
Yeah, of course.
Lag. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to tap on the door. Oh dear.
Seconds remaining.
I think I maybe just broke it.
Did you let go? Yep.
Yeah.
Seconds remaining.
30 seconds remaining. Go, 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 go. Yes, sir.
We're missing a hardcore somewhere.
15 seconds remaining.
I just totally failed.
Is there one over there?
Was there? Yes.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, 4, 3, 2.
Course failed.
Ah, I suck.
So close.
Okay.
It's okay. We're
No
testing it
shield
out.
ability for me.
Can
Or
you
do
try-
I do it again?
Can you try it again?
Try it again.
Do it again.
Yeah, you're so
Get
close.
ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5,
I'm ready.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Why am I shooting so badly?
No, you're
You're doing great. You're nailing it.
I've gone through Finnish military. I should know how to shoot.
You went to the military?
Yeah, it's compulsory. Why did I mention that? Never mind that.
That's badass.
Okay,
You
so
got this, folks. We gotta focus.
yes.
60 seconds remaining.
I have to throw that somewhere. Oh, there we go.
45 seconds remaining.
So dark.
Seconds remaining.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got this.
$15 seconds remaining.
Don't fail now.
Course complete.
Guessing this
Oh, yay!
Mission successful.
Right, so now.
Celebratory explosions.
Okay, so I have to.
You need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Can I get it now?
So this game comes out on August 27th, and this is a special exclusive
So let's open the safe here.
Let's open the safe.
free stream.
See, Thomas, all this mission successful for you.
Nice. Right, so we're back at the astral plane. So now
like
I
this.
have to complete this one. It's a bit tricky. So now I can pull up a shield, except I'm
Ooh.
completely dead already. Yeah, this. this bit definitely needs work. So I need to get through by using the shield, but I'm already almost dead. Ah!
That was me. I was driving.
Wow.
Well, that means it's time for a question. So we can ask this: is the story linear, or does the I mean, I guess because the player can explore and choose many different things. Is it where would you put it in the spectrum from linear to non-linear?
I'd say it's non-linear. It's up to the players when they want to play through the story missions, when they want to play through the side missions. Can you follow the main story mission and just like keep progressing through them? Of course you can, but it's very much a non-linear game.
Cool. Thank you guys for that question. And then the other question I saw, which would be this one is from Yonder, who says the environment design in this game is amazing. Are there any plans for a photo mode?
Yes, there is. So post-launch, we definitely want to do a photo mode.
Cool.
That's definitely on the list.
I can see a bunch of cool photos coming from this.
All right, let's see if I can now get hold L1 to shield. No, I would have read that before. Shout out to Thomas Hudson, who's been working on this stuff.
Wow, it looks so cool.
Jump. This one's tough.
So these golden men are shooting at us.
Yes, and we can't damage them. I'm gonna try one more time.
Yeah, go for it.
Then we can. We can keep answering questions.
Yeah, we'll ask questions in between. This River Janum asks, are there any elemental abilities like fire, water, etc.? Or can you talk about that? Or we will leave that a mystery.
I mean, they're telekinetic.
Telekinetic.
So even when you pull up the shield near objects, like in an office room, like all the objects on the table start like levitating towards you and become the shield, or like phones, books, typewriters, things like that.
Cool. This is fantastic. And this question is from Silver Wolfen, who asks, is the camera fixed or are you moving the camera yourself?
I'm moving the camera. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can actually. Let's see. Fingers crossed. This was a tough one. And I'm out of the shield again.
Bring that up if you want. This is a really cool way to unlock new skills. To have to like use them in a trial.
We're trying to make it as interesting as it can be, so it's not. Oh, I made it. Amazing.
Mission successful! Well done, Thomas.
And now suddenly a bunch of enemies.
Time to have a shield.
So if I upgrade the shield, I can actually make it into sort of an offensive thing. So I can let go of the shield and it actually causes like an explosion. So there's things like that.
Sweet.
And I'm pretty sure the checkpoint is going to throw me back into the astral plane. I don't know.
We'll find out.
I don't know.
Real quick, I'm going to read some thank yous
Yes.
while we got them. Lena Crimson, Handsome, Jessica, thank you for cheering. You guys were exclamation point pride. We are raising money for the Trevor Project this month. Happy Pride Month, everybody, and thank you guys for cheering. Marisuka, big video game music nerd. Lena Crimson and Katie Rose, thank you for cheering. And RL Chill, welcome back for 9 months. You keep being awesome.
Ronzu Fly, welcome back for 3 months. Good to have you with us.
And video game music nerd, thanks for the gift sub. To Sorrel Spiral, welcome back for 5 months. Real quick, a shout out to Teespring, who's made this awesome extension, which is below the video. You can check out our merch without even leaving Twitch. They have a really cool creator profile, so if you're another streamer or you're thinking about doing merch for your own stream, we recommend checking it out on teespring.com. And also we have a discount code, which is Control. Type in Control for a discount when you check out, and 10 people that buy an item today on the store will get an email from Teespring to get something else for free. You can pick anything you want and give it to a friend. And thank you everybody for joining us. We got a huge crowd with us right now for this. This is an exclusive stream of Remedy's Control, which comes out on August 27th. Exclamation point Control in the chat will get you a link to their Instagram and Twitter, which is Control Remedy, right?
Yes.
I think. And if you're here for the first time, click the little purple heart, follow along, get a notification when we go live.
Heart, heart, heart.
Heart, heart, heart. Heart, heart, heart. And Silent Alyssa, Ultimate Nerd, thank you for the cheers. This game is awesome to watch so far, says the Ultimate Nerd. Glad to have you here with us, my friend. Can you talk at all? Christine Hazel asks about the inspiration for Jesse's character. Is she based on anything or a story that this comes from?
So, I mean, that kind of depends on who you ask. So if you ask sort of creative leads on the game, a lot of the game, like House of Leaves, Jeff Vandermeer's books that turned into the Annihilation movie, those definitely. But then for like the visual looks and things like that, so what's this old it's not very old, Gary Oldman movie, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Yeah.
And definitely the director is inspired a little bit about that trench. That is, but I mean, one of the big things about this game really is like we wanted to work with a lot of people we worked in the past, so we really like working with Courtney. We love working with you as well.
High five.
Next game. So it just felt like the character that Sam and the team and were writing, that hey, like Courtney would fit the character really, really well. We know her, she's kick-ass, and that's almost it really. So
Sweet.
Right.
Well, she looks super badass in this
Yeah.
game. So, Courtney, if you're watching, hello. You guys can follow Courtney Hope, I'm sure, on Twitter and Instagram as well.
Let me
Yes.
wait, are we? Yeah, maybe I'm not going to show that.
Ooh, outfit change.
Oh, we like this.
I like it. I like her hairstyle.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being. What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that,
We're
your
gonna end
people
it
came.
here.
Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
I want to stop it there.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
too much hype. Also, as soon as she switched into that suit, everybody was freaking out. We love having a little Jessie in a suit. Look at her, looking good. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your questions. If you have any other questions, you can tag at Brian Dechart. We got 15 more minutes here on the stream, and Thomas from Remedy Entertainment has joined us to answer your questions. So here we go. Here's a few more. Can you answer Skylar BX? I don't know if this question has an answer, but can you talk about the length of the game or how well playing through it?
So right now it looks like now that all the missions are there and everything, and we're kind of getting the external QA playing it, and it looks like it's gonna land somewhere in like the 15-hour
perfect
range. But like, can you get through it a lot faster? Of course you can. Like, we get this question a lot, that it's like, really, I mean, if you just want to go through the main story missions, I'm sure it's going to be a lot shorter than that, but it's a Metroidvania game. You're supposed to kind of spend time in it and explore and do the side missions. So up to the players, and if you really want to kind of go off the beaten path and like find the best mods and then find the resources to make the very best mods, that'll definitely take some time.
Cool. And it's really neat how you can go back to the other characters that you've had interactions with and ask them for more about the world, all the collectibles that you can find to explore the lore of the story. It's really fantastic.
Yeah. Do you guys want to play now?
I want to play. Sure. Can we play? You want to play or should I play? You play. You're the Remedy chick. Make it happen. Here, so Amelia's going to give it a go. Let me see if there's any other questions that I skipped over. We saw some cutscenes. Some of the things are cutscenes. Some of them are over the shoulder dialogue when we're in the game. I think we should keep playing.
I feel like answering a lot of questions. I'm getting hyped.
You feel like answering a lot of questions? If you have any more questions, type them on there. Let's see. To answer your question, yes, it will be the first time we go to the UK. Amelia and I are going to MCM Comic-Con in Manchester, England. And
across the Atlantic Sea.
Yes. This is a question. Is Control built in Northlight?
Yes, so Northlight is our own game engine. Yes.
Oh, cool.
It is.
That's very cool. So check out, if you're curious and know more about these things, their game engine is called Northlight, which makes sense. You're pretty far up there in the north.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of the engine and the tools. So shout out to the entire Northlight team. They're working very hard to get this game done.
Amazing.
How long have you been at Remedy?
Actually, it's going to be 4 years in 2 weeks.
Ooh, coming up on an anniversary.
Time flies, man. Now I get all introspective. 4 years.
To answer the question, I see J-Bo asks, when is it going to be released? The game will be released on Xbox, PS4, and PC on August 27th. You can check out !Control in the chat. We'll link you to Twitter and Instagram if you guys want to stay up to date on all of the cool news as they build towards release very, very, very soon. They were here at E3 to demo the game. She looks kind of like Black Widow with Jean Grey's Phoenix powers. Yeah, that's cool.
We'll take that.
You'll take that. Here's a question. Connor is Deviant asks, can we have the game now?
Over my dead body.
They're very particular at Remedy. They like to make it as perfect as it can be. So we'll let them tinker around and finalize everything amazing. And just when it's ready. Exactly. It'll be ready on the 20th.
Yeah, right, the day before.
Just ship it out like quick.
Oh, we still have, I mean, the game is still going to be on a disc, so there's a certain amount of time you need to
print
get the disc
master
out, but like we still have time to tweak things and work on things.
Cool.
Not a lot, but
everyone is saying that it looks very cool. I'm seeing a lot of positive reactions from you guys, so thank you all for joining us. Silver Dragon, thanks for subscribing with your Prime. Ronzufly, thank you for the big cheers. And we are going to be letting Amelia jump into the game now. So Silent Strategist, thanks for being here and resubbing for 2 months. JDOS3 for 3 months in a row. Welcome back, looking good. If you guys are new around here, you can use !Starter Kit to figure out what's going on here on Twitch. And now Amelia is Jessie.
Don't click that.
Don't click that.
This is the janitor's domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override.
So R1 is launch. So you kind of point at stuff and hold it down.
Ooh, and how do I throw? Just release?
Just release.
Nice, that's intuitive.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna throw a bunch of shit. I'm gonna do it maybe.
Ooh.
Oh. No, not so good. Okay. Well, this is very cool.
press and hold. Yeah, nice. Christian Sebastian asks if you will come over to their house with the PlayStation so that they can see it. They have chocolate.
Chocolate.
Oh, they know what I like.
I think it's working. Maybe you can tweet at them, and they'll go around house to house with one PlayStation, letting everybody see.
I'm just gonna go all over LA and just.
Eat chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, I really feel like eating dessert right now.
We have
We
some.
have chocolate, actually. Do you want some chocolate?
You have 8 more minutes of streaming,
I only eat
Thomas.
Finnish chocolate.
Oh.
But you know what? There's this amazing donut place in Santa Monica called Sidecar.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. It's probably like 1,500
The
calories
directorial
a single
override
donut,
is
but
right
it's
there,
like
in the control room.
There's floating
How
people.
do we get there?
Go into battle, Amelia.
Alright, I'm gonna go into battle.
I'm excited for this. Guys, get ready. This is Amelia in control.
Out of my way.
Battle mode.
nice. Line them up there.
Oh. You! Go. Oh, leave me alone.
Click the triangle button for melee.
Ah,
Nice.
ah.
See, you don't have shield, so
Okay. That was exciting!
Yes.
you did
Mission
well up to that
successful.
point.
Yes, to answer the question, this is Courtney Hope is the actor who is also in Quantum Break. Mad Dog, you are very astute. Very, very cool. Let's see. We have this question flowing through.
Yes, you're a cat.
They say that Thomas will never have to buy chocolate again on your own, and you have 1,500 people who will happily buy you chocolate day by day.
Nice.
There will be a platinum trophy in this game. Do you think it's very difficult? Can you talk about that kind of thing yet?
I've looked through the trophy list. I can't remember what the platinum. Well, platinum probably is for you to get all the other ones. I believe that's how platinum works, maybe. But we talked about this quite a lot actually at the studio. So what we don't like is players playing through the game, and then you maybe only get like, I don't know, 15% of the trophies, which always kind of like. It leaves a weird feeling, right? Like, and we definitely want to make sure that when you get through, at least you get like half of it. And then there's some ones that you kind of do have to grind for, and then there's a couple of ones that really require exploration. But we don't really kind of want to do that super hard end of the spectrum. But let's see. I believe Michael back.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room.
It's one of those things where early on in the project we talk about it like, oh, it would be so cool if we have X, Y, and Z. But the reality is when you get to the end of the game, it's like, well, we got about 1,500 things we have to build and improve and fix. Like, how important are these? And inevitably, like, trophies just unfortunately kind of are not so high in the list of things. But
Right.
hopefully there'll be some good ones.
Cool. You got this, Amelia. You know.
Not too much.
Okay, we need to make this game easier.
I have to say, it's
let me give it
very
a go.
satisfying to throw objects in this game.
All right, I'm gonna give it a go here.
Yeah,
We'll
we
see
spent a
what
lot of time on just like the physical feel of it.
Yeah.
Just like that sound effect that plays when you grab something, and the further away, the longer you get this swoosh sound,
Yeah.
which is super satisfying.
It's super fun. Ranzufly asks, where are you from, Thomas? And where are you from?
The streets of LA. No. So I'm from Finland, but both of my parents are actually from Hungary, and they moved to Finland in the 70s. So I'm really confused. Like, I was born in Finland, but I have Hungarian parents, so identity crisis.
And Remedy is based in Finland.
Yes.
And then the question from Chester Wynn asks, if you feel like sharing, how did you get your start in the game industry? What did you do to begin?
How much time do we have?
5 minutes. But we can take our time past. There's no hard end.
Short answer really would be the internet. So I was always into games ever since I was like 4 or 5, and I was really into like reading video games magazines. That's pretty much how I learned English. I read print video game magazines and tried to learn English from that and just watching TV. And then when you first get on the the internet, when you got a modem, I don't know if people even know what a modem is these days, but like you have to dial a number to get online, and like sometimes there was only 4 lines that you could access, so you had to wait. So I never really had people who were as passionate about games
The
back in
directorial
Finland,
override
but then
is
for the
right
internet,
there,
like
in the control
and
room.
IRC, you know,
How do
relay
we get
chat.
there?
I found this channel called Vid Games. Shout out to everybody there. Where there's a lot of like-minded people from America and Europe, and I suddenly got friends there, and that's how I met like the people like Kevin, who then literally got me out to Atlanta E3 1998. First time I was in the US by myself. A lot of these people are now working in like really sort of high positions in the games industry, and but even before that, like I did my own video games like fanzine, so I wrote it and I bought a printer with all the money I saved from my summer job. And then I tried to sell it, sold maybe 3 copies. It was a Super Nintendo print magazine back in like, I don't know, 93? Something like that. So I've always been into games. Professionally, I've been in games for like 20 years. So to make a living out of that, but I've never really done anything else. So if I was able to make it in Finland, like that's I guess if I was able to make it from Finland, then anybody can make it. Like it's really
Do we have any video game designers or writers, maybe animators, folks that are interested in working in video games? I know we've got a lot in our a lot of people in our community. Whew, this is fun. I feel like it's like being a Jedi with a gun a little bit.
Yeah, like
But
X-Men.
it's super cool. It is very, very satisfying.
That's good to hear.
And the gun is badass. How do I, when I have the gun pulled out, how do I switch its like calibration? Triangle.
Yeah.
Cool. River Janum, thank you for the donation. Give Thomas some chocolate.
Yay.
We will. We promise you, he will be fed the finest.
What? I get food?
You do? Yeah. It's a fair trade, I think. Lainey Ortiz, thanks for using your Prime. And Lucy Purr, thank you for being here for 9 months. Frodo Dog, thank you for being here 11 months. 3 Bleem for Sharon, and Hannah Carter, welcome back for a 2nd month. All right, I'm gonna finish strong here, guys.
Finish.
I'm gonna finish. Finns are known for their puns.
Yes, sir.
Puns and saunas.
Sauna.
Sauna. Like a fart in sauna.
I'm excited you guys are going to the UK. That's going to be a fun trip for you guys.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Prisoner and feed him chocolate.
Sounds wonderful. All right, I'm gonna crush
So if you
these
hold
guys.
down the gun for a while, just press L2, hold it down. Oh, sorry. It's the square button because we've changed it. So square changes
sweet.
the weapon form. Sorry about that.
Nice. Is this
For the
the
longest of
shotgun
time,
one?
we had that on triangle. Now we have melee on triangle. That's the shotgun version. Yeah.
This one, I like shotguns.
That's the pistol now.
Got it. Sorry, dude. Okay.
Nice.
I said.
Get out of my life. Oh! So I see you have to be good at video games to be good at video games, eh? It's a lot of fun though. I think it looks beautiful. Wizardy Games, thanks for subscribing with your Prime. I think we should probably pause it here because we have a raid target lined up.
Just a funny question there.
Which question? You can answer any question.
Sorry,
you see.
I keep interrupting.
No. We've got 3 chats up. Go for it.
So Denashi is asking, or Thomas, important question. What are your thoughts on licorice? More specifically, good, strong salt licorice. Well, licorice is a very Finnish and Swedish thing. It's the best candy in the world, but hardly anybody outside of the borders of Finland and Sweden like that stuff. I mean, people literally spit it out. I was so glad when I went to Salt and Straw, the ice cream place. They had salty licorice on sale.
Well,
I should have brought some.
I really like black licorice, so maybe it's, I could be down.
See, you
for
have
that.
good taste.
I have good taste. You know. Well, there, Veronica, thank you for the cheers, saying give Thomas chocolate. Don't worry, guys, we will give him so much chocolate. I didn't look at he's fiending. So we could do a poll. Let's see, we have 1, 2. We got 2 different options of where we could raid to. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll put up a raid real quick. We want to let you guys know that on Wednesday tomorrow we are doing a D&D stream at 5 p.m. So 3 hours later than whatever time it is for you right now. we are going to be playing, or well, teaching you rather, how to build a character. We're gonna,
cool.
yeah, we're going through the, we got them all stacked up back there. We're going through the
Player's
handbook and the Dungeon Master Guide. So if you're curious about D&D, where shall we raid? We have
Should
two
we get
options.
Sam Lake to do some D&D with you folks?
I think that would be fantastic.
Yes!
That would be super cool.
I really love D&D.
So we've got two options of where we can raid to. The first one is Resident Evil. If you guys want to play a little Resident Evil, we got a very special streamer friend we can go say hello to. Or we have someone who is working on an art project, a Connor Army art project.
And on Friday, we're going to be playing Crash Team Racing. On release day, we're going to be playing that with RT Gaming, which is very exciting.
Yes, if you guys know RT Game Crowd, they are, Daniel is super awesome. We got to meet him and Rihanna. And if you want to play with us, Crash Team Racing has an online multiplayer mode. So we're going to have a private server set up. And if you would like, if you're a subscriber on the channel, you can message Blue Owls Medic on our Discord, who will give you the info. And we're going to be bringing in people in pairs to race with us. And I really hope Super Scree does not beat me. But I've been called out. Some of our longtime subscribers are ready to decimate me. But guess what?
We've been training.
We've been training. We have early access to the game. And I'm a little bit better at Crash Team Racing than I am at other games. But thank you so much, Remedy, Thomas, and all of the people at Remedy. Thank you for letting us play through Control. It looks super cool.
Yes, so excited for this game. It's going to be awesome.
Really excited to check it out. The game comes out on August 27th for PlayStation, Xbox, and on PC. !Control will get you the link to that. Thank you guys for... Ooh, the vote is close. Keep voting if you want to make your voice heard. 1 or 2 into the stream chat, and we will pull a winner. Or not pull a winner, but send a raid. Resident Evil is number 1, and Connor Army Art Project is number 2, though it looks like our polling mechanism is... frozen? No, here we go.
No, it's still going.
All right, good. Go for it. Lena Crimson, thank you. And also for the rest of today, but only today, you can use Control, promo code Control, on Teespring, !merch, or !discount. That will get you. Charlotte says, thank you, Thomas. You're a rad dude. You're a rad dude.
Yeah.
Rad dude.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for being here. It looks like we're going to go on a little bit of an art stream raid. And should we can pull a winner for a Connor Army pin real quick.
Yes.
Why not? So guys, we'll do this. We didn't announce it, but we'll do it anyway. We have these cool Connor Army pins. So if you'd like to enter to win, all you have to do is type something into the chat. As long as it's friendly, type it in right now. Say your favorite thing about what you saw in Control. I'm curious, what stuck out to you? Type something in there. Let us know what you enjoyed the most about this game, and we will pull a winner in just a few seconds. Give you a chance to do it. Everything, Jesse.
Jesse, the horse.
The horse, yes.
The plot, the aesthetic.
Everything, and the physics.
The powers.
Strong female characters,
Yeah.
Yes, says Nika. Fantastic.
The loading screen.
Yeah, when you die.
The hiss.
Nice.
Being able to yeet things.
All right.
Do you know what it is to yeet?
Yeet?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so this is something that we learned more recently as well. When you want to cast something out really quickly, you yeet it.
Right, okay.
So in this game, there's lots of yeeting.
Yeah.
Right.
The internet came up with it. We don't know.
I wonder if that's like an MMO term or something. I don't know.
I think it's a Vine thing.
Right,
I think it came. It's a meme that got out of control, and now we are
Now,
doing it.
Yeet.
All right, it looks like that's official. There's our poll. We're gonna raid onto a Connor Army art project. But if you guys want to check out Resident Evil, I'll let you know that it is GGGB Live, who is Jacksepticeye's girlfriend. If you want to go say hi to her, we can do an unofficial raid. Motorcycle. Dangerous.
They're coming to get me back to the hospital.
They're coming to take me away.
Thank you guys all for joining us. All right, we're going to pull a winner for our postcard going along with someone right now.
Super cool pin.
And the winner is... Wait for it. Gotta double check that this is good. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Ding! The winner is Galactic_Gal_. Congratulations! You'll get a message from Colorful Mess 18, who is our mod in charge of prizes, to find out where we can send that to you. Thank you guys all for joining us. Want to help us do our little sign-off thing?
I just want to thank everybody. Thank you two for allowing me to join. Kiitos kaikille. Köszönöm mindenkinek. Jó éjszakát, jó reggelt, nem is tudom.
We love you. Exactly what he said is what we mean. We do a little sign off at the end where all you have to do is say your name, and then together we'll all say, and this is our Twitch. So check it out.
What was my name?
Check it out.
Okay.
My name is Brian.
My name is Amelia.
My name is Thomas.
And this is our Twitch. Lovely, beautiful. All right, guys, here we go on our raid. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Remedy, for this awesome opportunity. And thank you, Teespring, for the help getting on Twitch front page. Everybody on Twitch's front page, we love you. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Come hang out with us soon. Raid, 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 raid.